Staples Center is where the action is. We're going to send you to the game now. Bill McDonald and Stu Lance have the call.
Everybody else stepping around them and then being a bit smaller with the second unit. So it's something they're going to have to keep working on because you can't replace those guys.
Well, the first possession, Mike Trudell, of the second half of the season is an assist.
Anybody on the Lakers team.
Right now, LeBron comes in and number 9 in the league in assists and number 12 in scoring. There is Sabonis, who won the skills challenge over Vucevic last weekend in Atlanta, and the rebound to Damian Jones. And, you know, Mike said it. All they want Damian Jones is play a little defense, rim protect, and be available for a lob at this end.
Well, you know, to a large degree, that's what centers do these days. They don't do anything other than set screens, roll to the rim, and block shots. So
and
let's see.
2 assists here in the first couple of possessions. We're a minute in. First of 2 meetings between the Lakers and the Pacers. Lakers will see a heavy dose of the Eastern Conference half of the season. That's more against the East than against the West when you count them down. Here's Turner, who's the lone holdover from the Frank Vogel era. It's without question, Stu, the biggest force at this other end.
Well, you got to keep him occupied, too, because a lot of his come as a secondary defender. So you have to be aware of him at all times.
And you mentioned that this team leads in steals, Indiana, and T.J. McConnell individually is number 1. LeBron been very active already. The little hook shot is good.
It'll add 2 years onto his career.
Now, LeBron's only missed 1 game, and that was the last game before the break. Brogdon with the left hand, not going to get there. Volleyball all the way out to Sabonis. Remember, Brogdon was a Rookie of the Year with Milwaukee. Sabonis, other side, no foul, good defense. Lakers right there. Damian Jones protecting. Here's Schroeder. The spin, he lost control. Turnover goes to the Pacers.
Against the opposition, he can get it anytime he wants.
Other end laid up and laid in, and that's Malcolm Brogdon.
Tough cover there, boy. He is really, he's not a high fly act. He just gets the job done.
Yeah, he's their leading scorer. He had a 50-40-90 season back in 2019. That right there tells you he can play, especially on the offensive end. Schroeder, drive, kick, corner. LeBron can be guarded there by Justin Holiday, one of the 3 Holiday brothers, Campbell Hall High School, where they prepped here in Southern California. Justin went to Washington for 4 years. On its way, not going to get there by McBuckets, and that's a Dougie McDermott. And into the front court is Dennis Schroeder.
Well, that's McDermott's first miss since he got here. He was practicing today.
Damian Jones trying to flush it.
That's the way you attack shot blockers, though.
But again, a fresh 10-day to him. And there's the southpaw. And you talked about his 4 triple-doubles this year, and he's tied for second in double-doubles. 6-6 game. We're about 3 minutes plus into it. LeBron on the right wing with Brogdon in front of him. He's got a definite size advantage here. Now they double up to beat the clock off the window and nearly fell in, and Sabonis will bring it back out.
That's 2 possessions in a row where the Lakers shot it with a second or less on the clock.
These are new earned jerseys is what they're called by the Lakers. A little different trimming to them. So many, many different kits, if you will, for these NBA teams, and for the Lakers debuting another one tonight. That's going to be knocked out of bounds. It will remain road record-wise than they are at home. Lakers will see them in Indiana the next to last game of the season. That's nearly, and it is, thrown out.
That you got to do what I'm doing here, and that's the way you lead. You can lead vocally, but you can also lead by example.
Brogdon down the lane, he goes all the way, challenges Schroeder, he says get it out of here.
Wow, what a play by Dennis.
Lakers second in the NBA, and he is, of course, a huge part of that wide open MVP race in the NBA. So many viable candidates.
Good spin.
The spin by LeBron. Now he's in the key, gets it to Jones, reverse layup, no, but Damian's going to shoot a couple of free throws.
Well, it was a great spin by LeBron, but the reaction
yesterday, we'll wish him a belated one. McDermott went to Creighton where his father was the coach. Brogdon leans in and knocks down a 3. Malcolm Brogdon.
That's what I was talking about Brogdon earlier. I mean, he just...
For the break, which was a loss to Denver. He had 10 points in that one.
Dennis
nicked up a little bit in that first half. Obviously a solid defender and was really knocking down threes at the beginning of the year. So was this guy, KCP. Knocked, and it's going to be taken by the Pacers. Lead ahead for Brogdon. Again, he's ahead. He challenges Jones and scores.
Nice job of getting his body on Jones, the shot blocker, and taking that away.
Yeah, sorry, Stu. Catch, shoot, by Contavious Caldwell-Pope, so he's 1 for 3 to start the night, and 0 for 1 from downtown. McDermott goes hard to the basket.
Pacers have really increased the tempo quite a bit here. They're looking to really push it.
So the Lakers on a field goal drought right now as we're halfway through the quarter, and it ends right.
He's got a lot of weapons in that arsenal.
He started 6 games in a row now, and 3 straight double-digit scoring games. They bounce into the lane. The Lakers had it bottled up, but they kick it. So the kick save and
shoulders of Caruso.
Alex Caruso, who's guarding Brogdon right now. You've also got Montrezl Harrell into the game. What a great first half for Trez. Brogdon, he hit a 3 from there a moment ago, and he knocks down another one.
Brogdon off to a great start. He's got 10 points.
And as Stu mentioned, he's got 10 in the game, so he's in double digits. Trez has it blocked, so the string continues for Turner blocking. They're third as a team in block shots. Sabonis can't hit as he gets into the restricted area. And Caruso brings it into the attacking zone. Turner, yet another block. It's like the sun rising. It's going to happen. And he's got another one here this evening. Out now to Kuzma. He had a huge game before the break. Morris set, fire, does not get. And Sabonis, who had a 10-10-10 triple-double in the loss to Denver. And,
wow.
And Caruso had that.
How did he not hit that one?
He had that. But then he forgot it. Oh, look out.
Back in goes Dennis Schroeder.
And again, Wesley Matthews has got to get it going. He's been scoreless in his last 4 and 3 total points in his last 6. Kuz coming off of a season-high 25. Schroeder, the bounce, look at Connell.
And that's a guy, you be careful with the basketball. He will disrupt your offense with his pestiness.
And Sumner also comes in wearing number 5. And there is McConnell with the basketball, kicking into the corner, and there's Sumner,
He's on
who
the
just
line.
came in, and he turns it over.
You got to know where you are.
Coach Bjorkgren and the Pacers start the second half with 6 out of 7 games on the road, but again, they played well away from home. A little shake and bake by Caruso. 4 minutes to play in the quarter. Lakers have been held to 10 points, and that's just a hope of all of us. There'll be everything will be safe enough to at least bring some fans back in to the arena.
2 free throws by Caruso, so Lakers finally get some points. They've been stuck on 10 for a while.
And Brogdon, the quick move, and you mentioned it, Stu. What a start for him. And with 3.5 to play, it's a 6-point Pacer lead first quarter.
It just goes to show you what you can get accomplished, and you don't have to be a high fly act. If you're fundamentally sound, which he is, the game becomes kind of easy for you.
Schroeder, good dish to Mon on the feed. Interior is Trez. He tied a season-high 26 in the Lakers' last game on March the 3rd. He also had that total February 22nd against Washington. That's knocked by Kuzma out of bounds, and the Pacers will have it.
You know, nobody in the game, either team has more than 3 points except one player.
Brogdon.
Brogdon's got 12.
Again, you look at this Indiana team, you mentioned it, they steal the ball, quite obviously. That's what you have to watch out for. They're good on defense blocking, but they don't rebound it well, and they give up a lot of second chance points. And now they attack the basket, stop on a dime. Brogdon quickly, right side, Sumner. Right back to Brogdon, he's the man. Shot clock is down to 2. Corner on its way, weak side rebound by Goga.